Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be working on a 2008 Mitsubushi Lancer. The owner brought the car and he told me that the fuel gauge is giving this error, blinking. So they changed the instrument cluster. After changing the instrument cluster, the same error persists. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to scan the system first before I will start. So Mitsubishi. Mitsubushi Lancer. Photo scan. So we have one fault code in the ABS and one fault code in the meter. This is the instrument cluster. So let's see what we have. For information problem, roster switch stick inactive. Let's do any live data if there's any. Fuel gauge target off or on, failure, so there's nothing here. So restart, off or failure, so we can see that's those two stuff. So this to show that there's issue with the fuel gauge or the fuel sending unit. So please stay tuned and watch. So from the error from our scan 2, we have error B1201, which has to do with the sending unit. So I had to check the fuel gauge, the fuel module connector. Here you see there are 5 pins, only 4 are used. This is the power for the fuel pump, this is the ground for the fuel pump, while this part goes to the instrument panel, and this is the ground for the signal for the sending unit. I initially thought that the disconnection actually, I checked all the way down here. I saw here where it was actually joined together. I checked it, there was continuity all the way from here to here, and though I discovered there's no continuity from here to the instrument panel. First of all, I tried to test if the sending unit can give me a resistance value. So I will do that test now. First of all, I will set my ohm meter to the resistance range, let's say 20k for instance now. So let me do the connection so that we'll take the resistance value and check if the sending unit has the resistance value. I've connected one end of my probe to one terminal of the sending unit. The other end here, this part, there's a, so you can actually see a resistance value. It's giving a resistance value, so which means that the sending unit is okay. If not, it will be either open circuit or short circuit. So it's actually giving a value. Let me lower the value of the check if there's this is a continuity test now. If there's a short circuit, put it there to check the resistance value. There's no short circuit. If not, it will have beeped. You can see it's giving a value. If there's a short circuit, you hear a beep, show you that it's zero. So the sending unit is okay. Now I traced this to the instrument panel. On getting to the instrument panel, I discovered that there's no connection. There's no continuity from here to the instrument panel. So I will go to the instrument cluster, sorry, so that we'll see the wire we're supposed to connect to. This is the instrument cluster. It's supposed to connect to that wire down there. Supposed to connect to pin 18 on this connector. So in order for me to measure continuity, so I simply just tape a wire from here down. So this wire goes all the way down here, and out to this place. So that way I can test the continuity of this wire from here to the instrument panel. So I will do the connection and will test for continuity. I've connected this wire. This is the wire that goes to the instrument panel. I connect this wire from pin 18 of the connector of the instrument panel. By the time I connect it to the meter, you see there's an open circuit. There's an open circuit. So actually the instrument cluster is not getting signal from the sending unit because of an open circuit fault. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect everything back the way it is, and I will show you how it is. Then I will not connect this. I will not bypass the wire and connect straight to the sender unit. I will not see the result. Now I've connected the sending unit wire the way it is here. I've connected this back to the instrument cluster. Now I'll put on the ignition. You see, the light is blinking. So what I'm going to do next now is I'm going to bypass the wiring of the car. I'm going to connect straight from that pin to the sender unit. So now I have bypassed the wiring of the car. I'm connecting this wire straight to the instrument cluster. This is the wire to the sender unit. You can see the same wire here, red and yellow, all the way down here, the same red and yellow. Taking it through this, you see connected down the single wire, all the way down to the instrument panel. Now I'll put on the ignition so you see it doesn't blink. Now the gauge has read. It's reading the value of the fuel gauge, which shows that there's an open loop in the wiring system of the car. So I've been able to diagnose the fault of this problem. It's an open loop problem. The wiring from the sender unit, there's an open loop from the wiring of the sending unit to the instrument panel. Hence, that light keep blinking. This is Azan Arrest Auto. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Facebook page. Thank you. Let's see if we can trace it and rectify the problem. If not, I'll ask him to go and meet his rewire to rectify it, but I've already diagnosed what the fault is. So we have assembled everything, and I've equally tidied up with this. So everything has been tidied up. Going to as you can see. So let's just check and clear any pending code as regards that particular fault. (2008) Lancer EX. Diagnose auto scan. So this is the fault that was there. So we're going to clear it. So I'm going to erase this fault code now. So there are no more codes there.
Prepare. Line in.
So no more code except the ABS, which your customer will come for a later time to sort out. This is rear left wheel sensor circuit. Okay. So this has an answer also. Thank you for watching.